Right. There goes the carp boy. He said, I've had enough of you, Dad. I'm just going to go down the lake and see my other friend. What a lovely butt. There he goes. He's going off now. All the way down there on his own. Lovely. Well, it is 3:20. Just had somebody just arrived now, just to give it an hour or two for the tench. That means I've had to move my right hand rod, which is ideal. At least it's in the margin, so I should be able to get it back with the bait boat right in the end, but just a bit bloody annoying. But can't do nothing about that, can we? People got fish. Because I don't give a fucking shit anymore. Things are fucking good. Things are fucking good. All I need is keep selling some stuff on eBay with you chaps there. Keep the bills being paid. Pay some mortgage off. Life isn't so bad. Not so bad. So sod it. I can cope with that. In a minute, when the gentleman to my left goes, I shall be putting a rod down in front of those reeds, I think, for an hour. See what happens. I'm just going to chill out. Next week I might come for 3 days. Or 3 nights. See what the old dear says. The old dear being you, Sue. If you ever see this, I don't suppose you'll ever bother watching it, but maybe after I'm dead and gone you might say, oh, I'm going to watch his thingies on YouTube. But that'll be in a few years, hopefully. All is fairly quiet. A few bubbles coming up. Indicate. What the hell are you doing, boy? What are you doing there? You're after biscuits. He's got his biscuits. Harry's seems intent on just having one particular biscuit. He's got a whole flipping tray full, but he wants the one that's fallen out down the side. Right, let's just go on to the rods for attack. There's the boy, there's the rods. Are we going to get a bite? Definitely not on the right hand one, I wouldn't think. Says I've had to bloody disturb the old bugger. Don't you look at me like that, son. You cheeky young puppy. Yeah. Oh. Yep, so it's all pretty silent here again.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I've got this meat chicken.
Now don't they need to get the kettle?
It's just gone 4 o'clock and I've redone the left hand rod, basically because there's not been any action on that really at all. It's apart from at the beginning when it first went down. I've redone that more or less the same place, as close under that bush as I can. When I pulled it back, I was quite happy that it gone to the bottom nicely, and seemed to be a little bit of gravel there. If anything, it's only about just under that tree. I'd say about 3 foot deep or so. So I've put another bait out there. To my right, I've got a young man that's deciding that he's going to go to sleep for a couple of hours, stay there, and generally be a fucking pain in the ass. But so that means the middle rod and right hand rod I cannot do yet until maybe, look at that, loin chopped, bloody great pork loin chop, absolutely good, looking lovely. Make sure it's cooked thoroughly, environmental health jobbies. We'll put the old sea salt on there, I think. Yes, and we'll put a bit of the old peppers on there. Bloody handsome. And a celebration of a lovely day that it is today. A beer, cheers. My one regret is I didn't bring any more, but I might even pop out tomorrow and get them. Who knows? Who bloody knows? Bit of a celebration today. Thank you, Mr. Edgeler. You know who you are and the trouble you fucking caused me, you old bastard. But that is all in the past now. I hope you have a fucking shitty fucking week. And a shitty rest of your life. Because you're a fucking git. Now, back to business. I'm sat here. Things are looking good. There's only me and the little gentleman over there. Whatever. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, I'm going to make the middle rod my right hand rod for a minute. And I'm going to recast the right hand rod because it's in a stupid place. This is my friend to the right of me. That's what I'm going to do. I'll do that now.
Good afternoon.
Hiya.
Afternoon, Mrs.
Well, I'm sat here. I don't know what time it is again as usual. Who cares? It's 5:30. Just coming up, 3 minutes away from 5:30. Quite a strange day really. Everything looked right. Had a few bleeps and beeps and a lot going on. So been a couple of fish just topped down the end now, which is looking quite interesting. I've re-boated my left hand rod once again because I think we had a bit of an accident with the karp wheel on it and I didn't want it to be in the wrong place or move, so I just replaced it. Done it in the sort of semi-dark and it done it fine. The boat's got lights on it, so it's ideal. Looking brilliant. Yeah. Can't ask for no more. Apart from a fish. Rigs are all right, I think. Just waiting for one to steam off.
So next weekend, as we're broadcasting these plays in a slightly different